Even though we here at Grandpa's Kitchen are moving to a more heart-healthy and diabetic-friendly diet, please understand that we are not experts in the health industry. So before taking any of our recipes or product recommendations to heart, make sure that it doesn't rail against your diet that has already been established. And if you're uncertain, please see your healthcare provider. Any type of changes in your diet could cause health complications and or death. So cook smart and eat smart. Welcome to Grandpa's Kitchen, starring Grandpa, Cousin Cletus, Cousin Elmo, and your host, J. Bob. And hi, welcome to Grandpa's Kitchen. I'm your country cousin and host, J. Bob. That's spelled J period B-O-B. I can spell it backwards. B-O-B. Yeah! Well, welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. And if you want to, you can always subscribe and hit the bell icon. Well, you know all that jazz from me if you're on here on YouTube. Well, today we've got a real new segment we've never done before, and I'm kind of shocked I haven't done it before. We're going to be talking about a new product. Now, do we like it or hate it? We'll let you know. But before we get into all of this goodness, how about a word from our sponsor? Today's episode brought to you by Mr. Bacon Bacon Bandages. Why use a standard bandage when you can use one of our bacon bandages to treat your minor cuts, scrapes, and scratches with the incredible healing power of meat? All our bacon bandages are USD Prime Choice bacon that are either hickory or applewood smoked. And once you're done with your bacon bandage, don't throw it away. You can have a tasty snack on the side. And new to bacon bandages are prizes inside. Yes, you can collect one of 8 plastic scabs. So the next time you're at a store, well, pick yourself up some Mr. Bacon Bacon Bandages. Brought to you by the good folks at Gagamal Industries. I tell you what we do to keep the lights on around here. Good night. Any old hoot. Well, you know, a week or 2 years ago or something like that was Memorial Day, and usually when it comes to Memorial Day, everybody starts kicking it off with grilling and barbecuing. And as always, every year, we always emphasize safety. And we usually have one good safety rule that we always follow. And we always try to share with y'all, especially you new people watching this. Never light your grill in an outhouse.
Every trying to kill us, man.
Hey, what a flash, huh?
Oh, God, I told you not to light that thing, man.
Well, you're the one that cut it, yeah.
Never be too careful, I'll tell you what. You don't want to be like those two dipsticks. Anyhow, let's get started in what we're in here in the kitchen for today, okay? Today we're going to talk about a new product. If you saw in the title, it's called the Sittin Chicken. Now, that's not to be confused with Sittin Pretty, or be confused with Sittin Duck, or Sittin Bull. Anywho, we're doing the Sittin Chicken, all right? Now, the Sittin Chicken is a steamer made by, I believe it was, hold on, let me get my eyeballs on. There we go. Now I can see what I ain't doing. Yeah. Sittin Chicken is made by cookschoice.com. They even have a website you can go to, which, I said the .com. Anyhow, they got all kinds of videos up on this, so you can find a lot of information, especially here on YouTube. And we're here today to show it off. But does it work? Now, what it is, a Sittin Chicken is pretty much a substitute for beer can chicken, traditionally done in the grill, right? Well, my grill ain't big enough, and if you ain't got a big enough grill, you can do it in the oven, which is what we're going to do today. All right. Now, right here, it is the Sittin Chicken. It's a ceramic, I don't know what you call a vase, or kind of like a mug or something. And right there's that Sittin Chicken. Now, they make this for a standard chicken. You can get a bigger one called the Sittin Turkey if you want to do a whole turkey. Yeah. And what's neat about it is you're going to put some kind of fluid in here, maybe some seasoning, park your chicken right on top of it, and as it's cooking, it's going to steam up inside it. Now, it's going to flavor up the breast really well. But if you do it right with the rest of it, oh my goodness, this is some scrumptious chicken when you get done. Oh my goodness. And all you got to do really is, like what I got here, I'm going to put my sitting chicken in a pan with my chicken on top, then put it in the oven. We're going to show you that here in a minute, all right? Now, what's nice about it, these good folks that make the sitting chicken, they give you this inside, and it has 8 recipes you can go by. We're going to use one of them, all right? But with no further ado, let's just cut to the chase, and let's get cooking. Wow, right, let's get started. Always have some good to drink, and, well, we're going to drink this, but not all of this. We're going to use this in the cooking. Now, here's our sitting chicken. What I'm going to first do is get the sitting chicken side in my pan, and we're going to start here, and then we're going to move to the chicken, all right? Now, first, we're going to try this recipe out. Now, you don't have to do it this way. If you buy one of these, it's going to have all kinds of recipes. This is one of theirs. It's a dark beer. That's the reason for the Guinness. And apples, which are already turning brown on me from just cutting them up a minute ago. Good night. Getting them in there. And put it right into the sitting chicken. That's how you're going to do this. All right. Now I got to get a bottle opener. Here we go. Pop the top on that booger. If it will pop. Success. Now, do you need to fill it all the way up? I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to put quite a bit of this in here. This good dark beer. Now, if you do beer in like lime juice or lemon juice, no, it's going to come to a froth real quick. All right, I'm not going to use it all. I've used about, I'd say about 3/4 of that beer. See how it's fuzzing up? It might be because we're reacting to the apples. All right, now what we're going to do, we're going to stop right here, and I'm going to start getting the chicken ready to prep, and then I'll show you what you need to do after that, just like that. All right, now this next step. Now, I took the liberty of taking a lot of that skin off, because we don't want that. But there's a lot of fat. I didn't get it all off. Don't worry about it. You don't have to eat that. Now, I got some of this Country Blend rotisserie rub. I'm going to put some of that on there and get it good and coat it down. All right. That's getting directly on the meat. Oh, yeah. Inside and everywhere. On the wings. Oh, yeah. Now, you're going to get messy. Don't worry about it. And I'm just going to do the front of this chicken because not too many people will eat the back, okay? And there's your rub. I get it in there good. All right, now, I'm going to put a little hickory. Believe it or not, Country Blend has a hickory seasoning salt. I'm just going to give it a light amount of that. All right, right on that meat. Get on that leg. Yes, sir. All right. Some on that thigh. Well, some of it gets on the back. Now, because I did what I did, I accidentally cut right here, and I left it closed there, but I opened it up there. That's okay. We got ways to fix. You get some of this bacon twine, and we're going to cross its legs before we put it on the sitting chicken. There we go. Bring it over here. Cross the legs. Always have some of this baker's twine. It just comes in so jammed down the hand. Oh, yeah, yes. Then I'm just going to cut that off. Real quick, get that out of the way. Grab the other. Knot it up. If my fingers will cooperate. Now, we've used this sitting chicken before. And I'll be honest, we've had good results, all right? Well, I've never taken it to a point where I took the skin off and I thought, you know what? We're going to stay heart healthy, diabetic friendly. Let's keep it real. Get that skin off. All right, now all you got to do is pop that chicken right on top of the sitting chicken. And there it will sit. Now, hold on. Let me wash my hands off, and I'll give you a better picture of it. Yes, sir. Get all that salt, hickory, rotisserie rub, and I don't need to be handling the camera real crazy. All right, now just throw that down here with it. All right, now look. You're just sitting right on the sitting chicken. Oh, yeah. Now, if you want to do a little extra seasoning, you can do that right now. But for right now, we're going to put this in the oven at 300 degrees for about an hour or two. I'm going to go 2 hours. Then, once 2 hours are done, I'm going to put it on 400 for a half an hour. And that'll be about the time I do all my sides and get that all ready. And then we'll show you the results at the end. So just like that. All right, now, here's about after an hour, no skin on, got all that good seasoning on there. Now, I might put some extra seasoning on this later on, but that's after 1 hour, starting to get a little golden. Yes, sir. Gonna be some good victuals right here. All right, we'll see you when it's all done cooking. We'll be right back just like that. All right, we're done with it. 2 hours at 300 degrees. And a half an hour at 400 degrees. Look at that bear, golden, delicious. Now, one thing about sitting on the sitting chicken, and yeah, it gets pretty nasty looking when it's done. It'll make the cavity look a lot larger because as it shrinks fat, it starts sliding down the sitting chicken. All right. Well, enough of my jawing. Excuse me. And this supper is... Yum, yum! Oh, was that scrumptious. I'll tell you what. And what's nice about it is just me and my wife, Bebop. That's spelled B, period, B-O-B. We're the only two here today. So when we got done eating all that scrumptious chicken, there was still a lot of leftover chicken. And I'm going to tell you what's nice about that leftover chicken. It can make some great chicken sandwiches, also chicken salads. Yeah, man, it beats turkey to death, I'll tell you that right now. Of course, then again, if we did the certain turkey, it might be good too. We'll maybe have to go drill. But here at Grandpa's Kitchen, we have found and fell in love with this little booger. I'll tell you what, that does make some good chicken. Now, gotta get this on the grill. Maybe I'll start a GoFundMe to get a new barbecue grill. Yeah, you never know. Any old hoot. So today we're going to say the sitting chicken from Cook's Choice gets an A+, and also to the sitting chicken we give you a big O salute. Brought to you by Low IQ Production.